Hi there everyone, and today we're talking about wig care because I've got my wig here, and as you can see it's getting a little bit straggly, a little bit not the best. So what we do is, if you have a wig with heat resistant fibres, which I do, we can use hair straighteners on it. So there's a certain method to it though, there's a method to the madness. So what we're going to use is, I've got a brush here, a Tangle Teaser brush, which is really good for caring for your wig. So we're just going to use that all over. If it's a little bit knotty, what you can do is you can use a large tooth comb like this. This is the one I use. So I can brush it through. As you can see, it's not too bad, this one already. And then what we do is we use a hair straightener, but I've got temperature controlled ones. You want to use the lowest setting, and this is 150 degrees Celsius. Might be different if you're in USA. And the important thing is as well, what we use is a water sprayer, and we're going to wet the wig, and that's going to protect it from the heat. So that's what we're going to use all the way around. Just wet it lightly. You need to be a little bit careful because we're using water and electrics, so don't get it too wet. And then I've got a fine comb, as you can see there, just to straighten this out. And then basically it's really simple, really simple. We're going to take the hair and then just run our straighteners through it, just like that. Just like that. You want to run the comb through first, because if it snags on any of the wig, it'll make it curly again. So that's what we're doing. We're just straightening it, and you're going to really see the difference between this one, which needs straightening again, and this one when we've straightened it. It takes a couple of goes. So this is what I'm doing here. I'll just turn this around so you can see it. And it helps if you have a wig stand, like this is a stand that I've got that takes a wig, as you can see. That's the stand there. And you don't have to use the stand. You can get it where it just clips to the side of a desk, but I find it allows me plenty of flexibility to actually fully get around the wig. It's mainly the bottom here that like goes a bit funny. So, and you've got to take care not to heat the wig up. You don't want the wig getting hot as you're doing it. So once pass through, maybe a second, then move on. That's what you want to be doing. One pass, two pass, and like I say, move on. Keep brushing it. Don't hold it in any one spot. You don't want to hold it. And then we'll just spray again, because you have to keep spraying because it does dry out as we're going along. And overall, it might take a few passes just to actually sort it out properly. You know, it might just take one or two passes just to completely get this through. Taking your time, let the hair cool down between passes. You know, and you're going a straight action straight down like this. So brush it, straight action, straight down, straight down. As you can see, very nice indeed. Straight down, just like that. And that straightens everything out. Straightens everything out for you, and it makes it all perfect. So that's how we straighten out our wig. It's lovely. to do. And now everything, if we look at the bottom now, we can see that everything is significantly straighter than we started. As you can see, this one needs doing. Can you see there? It's getting a little bit tangled. So if I lift up the wig now and show, can you see how it's straighter? It's a lot straighter, isn't it? Might just need a little bit just through, just straighten, just a couple of little bits, just to straighten it out. But apart from that, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. And that's the head, the cork head that I've got. And I usually have a towel on the floor just to put this on, just so I don't damage anything, like the carpet or anything. So there we go. If we look at that, compared to, say, for instance, this, can you see it's getting a bit curly? It all goes curly like that. So we don't want that. We want it nice and straight. That's what we want. And then what we want to use is, I use a shampoo to wash it regularly, and then there's a revitalizer, which is what we're going to use this time. On the first wash we use the revitalizer, and this is by Transwomen Revitalizer, and we're going to be using Transwomen Revitalizer on it because obviously we wash it normally with the shampoo, but we'll be using Revitalizer, and that's going to keep everything lovely. And then in between we're going to be just using our Tangle Teaser between washes, just to put it on, you know, just in the morning and the afternoon, evening, just give it a little brush with a Tangle Teaser, and that's how the Tangle Teaser looks. It's completely different to an actual comb, and that's how I keep my wigs in tip-top condition, and they've lasted a few years. Don't trust the sellers. They say a wig only lasts 3 months. That's not the case. You can get them to last years if you use straighteners. You just have to make sure that it's heat resistant fibres, and you have to make sure that you wet the hair with a spray first before you run the hair straightener through it. So hopefully that little tip will keep your wigs and yourself looking fabulous. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to bedding, subscribe, and check out the videos here and here for more tips on being more like yourself. Yeah, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.